into a book that is in a transitional level. So this is end of first grade, very beginning of second grade. Frog and Toad fit into that category. There's a variety of books that fit in that category that you're probably pretty familiar with. So you can see if we start out with that one little line of print at the beginning of first grade and we expect them to be reading these kinds of books and Frog and Toad at the end of first grade, that's a huge, huge jump. And kids do it every year in first grade. It's just amazing what they learn. So today I'm going to model for you a book in transitional level. Are we on? Mm-hmm. Okay. This book is called Animals in Winter. How do you prepare for winter? What kinds of things do you do?
I do clothes. Yeah.
Oh, what kind of clothes? A coat, yes.
Turn the heat on.
Get the heat turned on.
Yeah.
Boots.
Mm-hmm.
Gloves.
Scarves
And hats. Okay, so we get ready for winter one way. Do animals get ready for winter that way?
No.
No, I haven't seen many running around with coats and hats and scarves. Have you?
No.
Or boots, for that matter. We tried boots on our dog one year, and that was a disaster. But they actually do that, for the snow dogs up in Alaska. Yeah, they do. So we tried it on him. It didn't work too well. All right. So these animals prepare for winter differently. Here, people are raking the leaves, putting out the scarecrow. What do butterflies do in the winter? They migrate. That's a big word, isn't it? They migrate. They go south where it's warmer. And some animals do that. And then some animals do what?
Hibernate.
What does that mean?
Sleep.
They sleep all winter. Man, I would be so hungry come spring, but they sleep all winter. This is a woodchuck. We don't see many woodchucks, but look at his underground home there, where he sleeps the winter away. And this is a pika. He doesn't go to sleep. What does he do? What's he doing?
Eating.
He gathers food and puts it away for winter, doesn't he?
Get more food. Yeah.
And here's an animal that has to hunt all winter long. And so does this one. And so does this one. Okay, I'm going to have you read this to yourself. You don't have to read it out loud. I may listen to one of you on a page and then listen to somebody else. But when we're done, I want you to be able to think about what animals fly south or migrate, which animals sleep in the winter or hibernate, which animals have stored food away, and which animals have to hunt all winter long. So you can quickly read this book. When the books are longer, I introduce it. I may have one stay and listen to them read, and the others go off to their desk and read it, and then I'll call them back later. So it doesn't take as long of my time. I can still get them completely done in like a 10 to 15 minute time period because they can read independently. Okay, go ahead. Darcy, can I hear you?
The days grow short, the nights grow long. It is getting colder, winter is coming. Leaves have fallen from the trees. There are no berries on the bushes. Insects are gone. The grass is dead and brown.
Okay.
Do I just start where I was
Yep.
at? When spring comes, the birds will make the long journey back home. They migrate.
Okay, that made sense, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Let's try it again and look really close because there were a couple of tricky bits in that sentence.
When spring comes, the birds will make the long journey back north.
What did you notice? Could that be home?
Mm-hmm.
No, it hasn't got an H at the beginning,
Right.
does it?
No,
Good looking. Keep going.
they migrate. Some butterflies migrate too. That is what the monarch butterflies do.
Woodchucks hibernate too. When fall comes, a woodchuck eats and eats and eats. He eats grass twigs, and leaves.
It's okay.
He grows fat. When it gets cold, the woodchuck crawls into his long tunnel and goes to sleep. Does he sleep for a day? Longer than that? Does he sleep for a week?
The woodchuck seems hardly alive. He breathes very slowly. His heart beats slowly. He sleeps, sleeps, sleeps. He hibernates.
Okay, go ahead and read it quickly. By my listening into them for just a little bit, I can see if they're struggling with the text at all, because there are a lot of different words in here than maybe they've read before. And so I want to make sure they're not struggling with the text. And of course, these students aren't. Okay, I think far enough, we can go ahead. Okay? So which animals in here migrate?
Birds, orioles, and like orioles and bluebirds or something like that.
And some bats even did.
Bats.
Yes. Which ones hibernate or sleep the winter away?
The bat.
Some bats.
And it was a
Woodchuck.
Pika gathers, okay. Who else gathers food besides the pika? Squirrels gather food. And who hunts all year?
The mice and the deer.
And the rabbit.
And the rabbit. All right, you are right on. So animals have a lot of different ways that they act in the wintertime to survive, don't they? Okay. In the end, it talked about, and some of you didn't quite get there, but in the end it talks about if we start feeding birds in the winter, we have to keep feeding them. Why is that?
They become dependent upon your food.
They do, and they don't know how to go hunt for it then because they're used to being fed. Okay, let's